Yo, it's official. Finally, Spinning Yarns has its first ever sponsor. I'd like to make a big shout out to Stan and Carly from Club Physical Kara for hooking us up and being the first ever official sponsor for the Spinning Yarn show. So let me tell you guys a story. A few years ago, I was the heaviest that I've ever been in my entire life. I was 150 kgs, unmotivated, low self-esteem. Bro, I was physically unhealthy. I was a big boy. And the first step I ever did to make change was step into Club Physical. Every single day, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, I stepped in that gym and I made the steps that I had to do to be the best me that I could ever be. And if it wasn't for Club Physical, bro, I'll probably still be that 150 kg, unmotivated, low self-confidence, freaking big boy from Kara. So how's about that? The best gym coming out of Kara, sponsoring the best podcast coming out of Kara. It's a match made in heaven. So I'm encouraging our listeners to go down to Club Physical and, bro, make that change, brother. So again, a big shout out to Stan and Carly, Club Physical Kara, for helping a brother out and sponsoring our show. Bro, Club Physical, where you belong. Oath, brother, oath. Brother, what's that, brother?
Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara. Listen to the full episodes on all streaming platforms. Chirp!
I just hear them talking, but I talk that shit stirring, how to leave them lurking, but I fake still bump my shit. Men's be stuck on the ground for days, and a man don't slow down easy. Try to be the next big thing, man don't stop till the fams all see me. Cause a man straight swerving, curving with a talk.
Kia ora, welcome to Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara, sponsored by the best gym coming out of Kara, Club Physical. And shout out to the brother Utz. Shout out to Broken Village for hooking us up with the best sponsorship. My name is Matua Pierce Peniwiripo, or Mr. Pierce Peniwiripo. I am here with a legend in not just the pro wrestling game, not just in South Auckland, but a legend on social media. He is one of the first, we'll say it, famous people that I interviewed a while back. He invited us over to his beautiful whare. Just, while we're down here and everything like that, we got to link up with him. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Kissthefloor, aka Kingston Eclipse. How are you, my bro?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
That was a nice intro.
Man. No, epic, bro, epic. So yeah, as I said, brother, last night, just finished a grueling match with one of your students. Yeah. How old are you now?
I just turned 18, bro. So.
Yeah, bro. OG veteran,
35, bro.
Bro, you're still young back, brother. You're still young back. Yeah, man. So 35, wrestled a hard out match last night, bro. How's your body feeling?
You know how when you get to my age, bro, and you go out partying, get on a piss?
Yeah.
But it's the hangover, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when you're at my age, bro, the hangover is like, it lasts for like a whole week. So, like, I'm at that point, bro, like, fuck, after a wrestling match, bro, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, the adrenaline's already worn off, and then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, man, bro. It's and for those who haven't seen it, for some people out there who don't actually know, because they know you as a, as the two to the mind, motherfucker, or like, the React fella, bro. Like how long, for our fellas that don't know, how long have you been a pro wrestler for, brother?
Maybe just over 10 years plus.
10 years plus, yes.
Started in my early 20s.
Yeah.
When I came into wrestling, I was actually doing MMA.
Yeah.
So I made the transition from that to pro wrestling. It's only because I just wanted to tick it off my bucket list.
Yeah.
I think with Poly boys, all the brown boys, like, they grew up watching wrestling on TV when it was for free.
Yeah.
So, like, I was in that era, and while I was doing like rugby league and MMA, that was always at the back of my mind. Like, I just want to tick it off.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'll give it a crack, bro. Even though if I didn't make it or not, bro, I'll just give it a crack.
Yeah.
And then out of 15 people, bro, I was the only one that made it. But I didn't make it because I was fit.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like unfit as fuck.
Yeah.
But I made it because like I stood out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Back then, like not many brown brothers were heavily tatted.
Oh, true.
On an odd occasion, you'll see like a brown brother like with a Polynesian like golima.
Yep.
But like seeing a brother fully tatted up was like unknown. Yeah, so that's why they picked me. They were like, oh, you stand out like a sore thumb. We can use your image and everything like that. And then fast forward 10 years later, bro, or over 10 years later, I've been doing shows up and down New Zealand, Australia. Did a stint in Japan.
Japan, yeah.
And then came back home, and then came back home, and then COVID came along.
Yep.
Yeah, and then fuck that fucked up my travels.
Yeah.
Couldn't fly out, couldn't get my money.
Yeah.
So then I started like venturing off into other things.
Yeah.
Hence the social media.
Yeah.
Hence the name Kissthefloor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everything that you see on social media, like Kissthefloor being a loudmouth having a rant in his car.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't think of that because. Like even me, every time I rant, like I don't try not to rant, but I'm always in my car now because of you, bro.
That's my safe space.
I'm like, brother, why all these?
But it's weird because like while I'm shooting in my car and doing my rants, the windows are up.
Yeah.
But man, I'm hot as fuck. Yeah, I'm like dripping.
Straight up. Yeah, bro.
Because I remember people were asking me like in the comments, they're like, bro, do your neighbors, can they hear you? Okay, I'm sure they can, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So like, as you said, like I've noticed that in pro wrestling, image is everything. Like image is like a thing that makes you stand out. You even see, I don't know if you've seen the WWE, their new LFG series that they had, and they have this girl and she like, not being a hater, she looks like an actual big back like lady, like but like she stands out, bro. She looks like a man. You got people like Rhea Ripley, like off the street, she looks like real masculine, but in wrestling she's real, it's like she stands out in the crowd and it shows that you stand out in the crowd, bro. But you took a long time off, bro. You took a long time off of wrestling and everything like that. Right now, what made you kind of lace those boots up and get back in the ring, bro? What made you,
I think I was at a point in my, I sound too old. I was a point in my life now. Now it was like more, I wanted to give it another crack, see if this old man can still hang with the young'uns.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for like 1 year or whatever, but I just wanted to lace them up one more time.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like, you get itchy feet. Because pro wrestling in my early 20s, man, that became my passion. That became my love. And when I couldn't do it anymore, then I branched off into other things. I still had love for pro wrestling. So then when the time came where, I don't know, like, I just woke up one day, I'm like, fuck, I might just give it another crack. And then, like pro wrestling never left me. Like I'll do all my other things, but I'll still give props to pro wrestling because without pro wrestling, bro, you wouldn't see this loudmouth kind of guy because that helped me come out of my shell. Yeah. I was always what do you call it? Keep to yourself kind of person. If I'm gonna pursue in something, I'll just do it by myself. Or issues arise, bro, I won't speak on it. I'll just let it ride. But then like with Kingston Eclipse, the wrestler, that brought Kingston out. Yeah. And then that's where the Kissthefloor persona came from.
Yeah. It happens a lot too, especially us like, Polynesian or like, Māori, Samoan, Tongans, and we always get told, and I hate this, bro, and I know you do too, but the whole, keep it humble, stay quiet, I hate it with the passion. But that's what's been bred into us since we were young, eh? Yeah. But like I've noticed too in pro wrestling, everything is pro wrestling to me. Like how I see, like how you market stuff. Yeah. There's always a good guy, there's always a bad guy, and there's always like controversial stuff and everything like that. But what's your thoughts, bro? On like we're just talking about New Zealand, the New Zealand scene, bro. Yeah. What's your thoughts, bro, on the New Zealand scene when you first started compared to the New Zealand scene now? Is there any difference
brother,
or
I'm
change?
gonna get cancelled for this. Hey, fuck.
Bro, be honest, bro. Be honest, brother.
Okay, so when I came through, it was like it was real territorial.
Yeah.
So like the companies, yep, like whichever company that you started with, you stay with that company. You can't branch off and get other trainings from different companies. It's like it's a no-go back then when I was coming through. So like if you were to go to other promotions or other companies just to train, like even for one day, you gotta ask permission from your trainer.
Yeah.
So everything was real territorial. Nobody crossed paths with each other. One company does their shows with their own wrestlers. Another company, same thing. So nobody clashed with everybody, but everybody knew like, oh yeah, like everybody keep tabs on everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, oh, I see like he's adding this to his arsenal, he's adding this to his character. Oh, sweet. There'll be times, bro, where you'll see like some wrestlers, bro, they'll like myself, I do the same thing, like where I'll just cross over to a promotion and watch their shows.
Yeah, yeah.
But like from there to about now, like everything's changed, bro. Like everybody blends in with everybody. Everybody trains with everybody because everybody wants to level up and get to their next level.
Yep.
But back then, bro, you couldn't do that, bro. Like it was always, it was like there was too many egos around.
Yeah.
Too many trainers getting so butthurt, bro. Like, oh, why is my trainee going over there?
Yeah.
What am I doing that's not helping you? Tell me so I can train you. Like, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And like with me, like like when I was coming through, like I thought that was the normal. You stuck with your own training, you stuck with your own trainer, with your own company, and you learn. But then after a while, it gets boring.
Yeah.
Some people are like they're all good with doing that. But I think with me at that age, coming through, I knew there was more potential outside of my own company.
Yeah.
So then I had to branch off. I had to go overseas. But with New Zealand, I had to. In my head, bro, like everybody looked the same, everybody trained the same, everybody wrestled the same. So then I had to think outside the box, bro. And then what's gonna make me stand out apart from my tattoo? So then back then there was no mullets.
Yeah.
So then I came with the dreadlock mullet. It was just a skin fade with a massive ass bum fluff at the back.
Yeah.
And then I'll just dread that, and then I'll look into like Apocalypto, the movie.
Yeah.
See how they dress, see how they walk, how they act. I'll steal some ideas from The Undertaker, his presence, so I'll use that. At the time, my hometown was Home of the Brave, and like that's a slang for Otara if you're not familiar with the area. So then that was my hometown, like Home of the Brave, and then I circled the word brave, and like when I hear the word brave, what's the first thing that comes to my mind? And it was like those Native American people.
Yeah.
So I kind of stole their idea and blended it with mine. Me, because I love Mortal Kombat, so then my wrestling costume was a similar way to like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, Reptile. It's one of the ways to try and get your image out there and get your name out there, because like that's the thing that you want in order to be in order to progress to the next level. And especially in New Zealand, because when like I was saying before, when I was coming through, bro, like fucking everybody wrestled the same. Everybody was like the happy, joy, and all that kind of stuff. And then I think once I made my breakthrough into the new character that I came up with at the backyard with my old man, man, like my career in NZ just skyrocketed. Like I never had plans on like traveling up and down North Island, South Island doing wrestling. It wasn't until this new character came up.
Yeah.
And then, man, I was just, instead of just wrestling once a month, bro, I'll be wrestling every weekend of the month. And I'm like, fuck. But back then, bro, it was only my son that was born, so it was all good.
Yeah.
my wife didn't care, bro, as long as I was bringing money.
Yeah.
I mean, like, money in New Zealand was not that great, bro, but at least it's something.
Yeah, hard. Like, doing all the stuff too, were you a full-time wrestler at that time, or were you working as a wrestler and, had your 9 to 5? Like,
No, I was doing that. Because, wrestling in New Zealand, it's not as big to label it as a job.
Yeah.
I think with many wrestlers in New Zealand, like, if they want to pursue, they go elsewhere, they go overseas.
Yeah.
You've seen, like, many other New Zealand wrestlers, they've branched off to Mexico, branched off to America, branched off to Japan, in order to make pro wrestling an occupation.
Yeah. So like saying there, bro, like, cause you started off and there was like a bunch of people and they were just like the same everyone wrestled the same style.
Yeah.
Kind of see it in pop culture now, like a lot of our sounds sound similar, a lot of reggae sounds similar, everything like that.
Yeah.
And then you went over there and you fucked everything up. But like from then, bro, compared to now, brother, so what's your thoughts on like the current currents? Do you think has it changed much for you, or is it like is it still the same, or what's your thoughts on these newer fellas coming through, like Jamie Tangata Ese, like the bro Pat, the Pretty Boys and everything like that, Henare coming through? What's your thoughts on the new style of pro wrestling?
I reckon it's not too bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I love it, bro, because like they still keep to character.
Yeah.
It's not just a bunch of guys wearing tights and they all wrestle the same.
Yeah.
With these boys, these brown boys that you just named out, like you can tell who they are just by their character.
Yeah.
And I love it, bro, because that's kind of like it draws me back down to the golden era of pro wrestling, where you got your larger than life characters walking around
Straight up.
So like with New Zealand wrestling now, bro, I reckon it's in safe hands, but it still needs a little bit more growth.
It's like at the moment it's like a if you know type thing, eh? But like the people that are steering it, you got Tux in there, Tux Fale, like he's a legend in Japan. He's one of the founders of Bullet Club. But like it's like a if you know type thing. But even yesterday when we rocked up, I told you we rocked up to your show. We got turned away at the door. Like
you came late, bro.
Yeah, bro. I come half an hour late, bro. I rocked up. They're like, oh nah, bro, sorry, brother, you can't come through. But oh, ratchet, brother. But this is what I always wanted. That's what I wanted to ask you, bro. About this is one of my last questions around. One of my last two questions around. Oh no, fuck that. We'll go back to another one. So you said that you were in Japan, bro. You said you were in Japan, bro.
Yeah.
And you done really good. Noah.
Yeah.
At one point, the best Japanese promotion of all time, founded by Masawa. Legends like Kenta Kobashi, people like Kawada. Bro, it's a legendary place for Japanese pro wrestling. What happened, bro? How did you end up getting your way outside of see, we just got cancelled.
Fuck.
It's all good. How did you get your way outside of like what made you leave Noah, bro? Like what made you leave pro wrestling Noah at the time?
I think with pro wrestling Noah, I was on a contract.
Yeah.
So because I was a nobody coming in, I needed to like stamp my mark in pro wrestling Noah.
Yeah.
So I did all I can to learn the style, to learn the ways of the Japanese wrestlers, living in the dojo and everything like that. And I've only had like a certain amount of time to prove myself to them. When my contract was done, and then when I came back home, like they told me like, oh, we'll keep in touch. And then in my head, I was like, man, I think I fucked this up.
Yeah.
So when I came back home, and I was just waiting for the email, waiting.
Yeah.
And then maybe 2 months, 3 months went by, and there was nothing. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, like it's not gonna work out. And then they emailed me, and I was like, I was kind of like happy.
Yeah.
But when they emailed me, they were like, oh, hey, you're available for one tour. I was like, fuck. Not renew my contract. They're like, oh, just for one tour. I was like, fuck. Yeah, I'll take it, bro.
Yeah.
So then I'll go there and I'll do the same thing, just try and prove myself again. And then when I came back home, then like, yeah, nothing happened. Yeah, but like wrestling with Pro Wrestling Noah, bro, like I've never regretted it.
Yeah.
Especially since like Shelton Benjamin gave me that shot.
Yeah.
Took me under his wing, and then we went through Japan together, and then some of those things, bro, like I'll hold dearly to my heart.
Yeah.
Even though like I was only at Japan with Noah for a certain amount of time. Yeah, like I won't hold anything against what I did or against what I should have done.
Yeah. Nah, understandable, bro. And as you said, Sheldon Benjamin, he's a legend. He's recently has a resurgence in his career in AEW and everything like that. But what I wanted to talk to you too, and the next thing, bro, because there's an organization, bro, called Aotearoa Wrestling, formerly known as Warrior Wrestling. My favorite New Zealand promotion when it comes to wrestling. And there's another fella named Henare, brother. Henare, you know him really well. So what I want to see, bro, he's been on our podcast before. What I want to see, bro, in like within the next couple of years, bro, Henare right here, a bloody brutalizer killer versus Kissthefloor.
Hey, yo!
Like, bro, because you're starting.
I'll say one thing, bro. Like, we've crossed paths once.
Yeah.
But this was like early. This was before.
Pre-Matsura.
This was before that. Before everything. Before he was Henare. He was Aaron Henry.
Yeah, Aaron, yes.
He was Aaron Henry.
Yeah.
And like, we did a show, I think it was in Morrinsville. This was years ago.
Yeah.
I think we're still in our early 20s.
This IPW days?
In his IPW.
Yeah.
And then we did a show in Morrinsville, and that was the only one and only show we done together.
Yeah.
Or like we had a match together. So like what you were saying now, like if we ever did cross paths again, like bro, I'm keen for a fight.
Bro,
I'm keen to toes him up, or he toes me up. All good, bro.
Bro, like, I remember going to this one show. You come to Whangarei, bro, and like they had this spot, and he was wrestling this really big fella, and he's gonna get thrown off the top of a balcony, bro. And I was like looking at him, I'm like, bro, this would be so dope, bro. Kissthefloor versus Henare Force Count Anywhere's match, bro, in the middle of South Auckland, brother. That'd be a sick ass spot, bro. But yeah, as we went past the wrestling phase, bro, and then we go to your things where a lot of people know you as, bro, as Kissthefloor, bro. Kissthefloor, the social media influencer, bro. Bro, like as Kissthefloor, bro, what's your thoughts on social media, brother? Like, what's your thoughts on social media? Like, how do you feel about the younger generation and I don't know, to me more the older generations? They're kind of stuffing it up for everyone. Like, what's your thoughts, bro? As an influencer, bro, on social media?
I think people. In this day and era of social media, bro, like everybody gets triggered.
Yeah.
Even just like one little thing, bro, it gets triggered. Or like one little thing, cancel. And that's what's bad about social media nowadays. People don't have thick skin.
Yeah.
To like either like bypass all those negative comments or just keep uploading. You got people like putting out like skits.
Yeah.
Or like what they think is funny, and they upload it, and they only get like a comment saying like, "Oh, dry."
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that was Elo as.
Yeah.
I get that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Elo with the fire flame.
Yeah.
And then I was
I
was plastic as. I was like, "Hey, Elo." Bro, that means smelly. I was like, wait, fuck. But apparently that's like the new slang for these new trolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like uploading content in this day and era, bro, is like it's harm, bro. Harm. It's waterfall.
Yeah.
It can be quite cruel.
Yeah.
Some people, they'll upload one content, get a negative comment, and then they'll just stop completely.
Yeah.
People like me, there's very few around where we'll upload a content and majority of the comments will be negative.
Yeah.
But then I'll just go on to the next content. And then, because you don't have to know, bro, like some people, they have short attention span.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what might be real triggering today
Yeah.
will be forgotten tomorrow. Yeah. So if I put up a content saying like, fuck, without being cancelled. If I say something without you being cancelled or without your live stream getting
cut. Yeah.
getting cut. If I say something, bro, and it's real triggering.
Yeah.
And it's not triggering for me, but if it's triggering for them, maybe they shouldn't watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just keep scrolling. Or block me, like I said before, like block me or delete me, unfriend me.
Yeah.
Because like my content is not for everybody. Or my humor, my out the gate humor is not for everybody. But yeah, these days now, bro, like people can't handle comments, something so negative where they can just delete it.
Yeah.
Because you're in control of your own content. You're in control of your own page.
Yeah.
If comments pop up and you get so triggered on it, you can always delete it.
Yeah.
Or you can always put your page on private. But with me, on the other hand, bro, like I don't give a flying F about it, bro.
Yeah, I get you, mate. I get you, my bro. Because I've seen it too, and like you know, there is, even on our last podcast we done, bro. We like I was just like, holy hell, a lot of people hate you. But at the same time, I'm like, holy hell, a lot of people love you too, bro. So and when I've been watching a lot of because I watch a lot of your content, bro, because you make so much of it, and you know, because we follow each other on Instagram and TikTok and everything like that, and every time you post, bro, it's always in my FYP, and I crack up laughing all the time. It always cracks me up, bro. And I seen the stuff that you done with the one of the Te Rāroa founding members there with like the I was like, yep, that's the one, yep. But what I want to know, bro, is like because you do a lot of these React videos, bro. You've done a lot of these React videos, and I can see, I don't know, people in public, especially out south. I don't know if you do a couple about people out south and stuff like that. Have you had any like negative interactions with people in public, bro?
No, never.
Hey,
Never, bro. That's the beauty about being about these trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hide behind like a profile with no photo.
True.
They have no names.
Yeah, I see them.
They type up all their shit, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I know like when they see me in person, bro, it's always like Kissthefloor, like, yeah, bro, I love your content, my bro. It's always like that, bro. So like when I come across people like in public, bro, and they're like, Kissthefloor, yeah, bro, your content's crack up. In my head, I'm like, you're either a fan, brother, or you're like those trolls behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I've never had a bad interaction. It's always online. It's always in the comment section.
That's buzzy, bro. Because like I've seen it, and I'm surprised you haven't had a negative reaction when it comes to things, bro. But like I know a lot of your followers, bro, they send you through stuff to watch and everything like that. Yeah. Has there ever been a situation where you've had to just like fall out, just turn down any? Nah. True.
Nah. There was this one of my followers sent me a link to have a watch.
Yep.
Or like have a read and watch my thoughts on it, and it was on this lady named Salika Wright.
Yeah.
I think it was one of my most recent ones where she did some things to a minor.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. I'm just gonna check this video right here. See if it's on. Oh, yeah, it's still on. Yep, keep going. Sorry. Yes, Salika, right? Yes.
Yeah. And I exposed her for it, but then I found out later on that like we crossed paths during my early pro wrestling days.
Oh wow.
And I was like, hey, and like some of the people that I trained with years ago, they sent me the photo of her in our training facility.
Pausey.
And I was like, fuck, nah, that's not her. They're like, yeah, that's her. That's Salika Wright. I was like, so you trying to tell me, bro, that that I've already crossed paths with her. Like, yeah, like, fuck.
Yeah.
But like, even that, bro, like, I never turned down any videos that people send me.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff that I say, bro, like, it offends some of my family members or it offends some of my mates. But and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me, bro. Like, some of the stuff that I say, bro, like, especially with the rainbow community. I got family members and mates that are part of that group.
Yeah.
And like, they see my stuff, and then they message me saying like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be saying that. I'm like, you live your life, bro, and I'll live mine, bro. If you're happy, you're happy. But with me, I'm like, I don't believe. Oh, I wouldn't say I wouldn't believe, but like, I don't condone that kind of way.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you're happy doing that, bro, if you're happy doing, then all good, bro. If you're good with this, bro, and the hokta, then all good, bro. But that's not me, bro. We're getting cancelled for sure.
I'm like, I keep looking at the live stream. I'm just like the last time they with the question mark. I'm like, nah, bro, that's the one, bro. Good on you, brother. Good on you. Fucking hell. So like, what's it called? But you know, you're dealing with those like, you know, getting your whānau and everything like that, kind of not agreeing with your videos or your opinions and everything like that. How do you navigate that, bro? Because like, I don't know, is it whānau within your household, or is it whānau?
Nah. This would be more like second cousins, third cousins.
Oh yeah, that fuck.
So they're like far. I'm like, oh good, bro, just far, fuck off. Stay there.
Bro. Nah, man, I love that. But like, what I wanted to ask you last time, but I never got a chance to, bro, is like outside of everything, outside of social media, outside of pro wrestling, bro, outside of, because you do like a lot of acting and everything like that with famous people, bro. To be honest, straight up, bro, because everyone follows you on social media, bro. You should be a podcaster, brother. Like, straight up, you should start off like actuals, bro. Like, it'll be way easier for you to get people in, bro. Like, straight up. But like, as a part of that, bro, like, who are you, bro? Like, who are you outside of this whole social media thing? Because like, because I always think about it, like, you know, I got the podcast and everyone, they all have an opinion about who I am, but it may not be the actual, like, you know, it may not be me. That's just the thought that they see because of my content. Yeah. So who are you, bro, like, outside of all this stuff?
Bro, I'm actually a quiet person, bro.
I've noticed
So like,
that.
all this that you see right now is a persona.
Yeah.
So like, the loud mouth that you see, having a rant, swearing his head off, the bad guy in wrestling, those are just the personas, bro. But like, when the cameras are off, bro, I'm quiet. You can ask my wife and my kids, bro, they'll say the same thing. Like, Dad's just a quiet guy. And I remember, like, in the comments in one of my content, they're like, bro, do you swear like that every day? I'm like, oh, fuck, of course I don't swear every day, bro. It's just, it's like clickbait.
Yeah.
Where people just get triggered over swear words.
Yeah.
But outside of like social media and wrestling, bro, I'm just a quiet guy, a normal dad, taking his boy to rugby training, taking his daughter to dance classes, running amok with my youngest girl. I'm just a normal family man. My son gets a lot of attention because he's known as Kissthefloor's dad, son.
Yeah.
So when he's at school and he calls me to come pick him up from his training, then his boys are on the phone like, oh, hey, Mr. Kissthefloor. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But he loves it, bro. He loves the attention.
Yeah.
It's gone to the point where my son on his social media, he's a KTF junior now. I like, brother, go make your own name.
Floor the Kiss.
But yeah, man, like, outside of all that, bro, I'm just a normal guy. Just doing normal dad duties, bro. And
I love that, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I want to get to these questions and everything like that. Babe, am I able to use your phone real quick to read some of these questions that are because I'll completely. I'm just hoping I forgot about their questions and everything like that. I'll just be looking at trying not to
Whether
see
we're
if
not
we're
gonna
going to get cancelled off it. So I'm able to have a look at the questions, babe.
There is no questions.
Oh, no questions.
Someone just said that they seen us at Otara Markets yesterday.
Oh, seen us at a time, I guess. Shut up. Nah, man, I love that. I love that, my bro. But after everything like that, I want to finish us off with a mean question, bro. Like, because you're doing a lot of things, eh? Like, you have, like, you know, I've seen you getting followed by people like Dan Hooker, people like bloody Oosgang and everything like that, bro. Like, what's next in the books for you? What are you gonna? What's your plans after all of this stuff?
Oh, damn, I think I might have a try at stand-up in.
Bro, do it, bro, straight up, bro.
Yeah, because Oosgang and all them, and Joe Damon,
Yep.
all the New Zealand comedians, like
Yeah.
they watch my stuff, bro, and they're like, bro, you should do that on stage. Try stand-up. And my head, bro, it's never crossed my mind.
Hey.
Like, I've never thought about me being a funny guy.
Yeah.
And I told them, like, oh, bro, like, I won't do stand-up, bro, but I'll do a sit-down.
Yeah, bro. Straight up, bro.
I'll just jump on stage, bro, grab a mic, bro, and just sit on a chair and just, say a joke, bro, and it's dry. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yep, 5 minutes.
Bro, straight up, man, I reckon it'll be so cool. Because there's like, even open mic nights. I had a talk with, what's his name? Guy Williams. Bro, driest fella I've ever met, bro. But, like, in terms of, like, content, he's a legend, bro. And he said the same thing, bro. Just write it down, write things down, and just do it, bro. And I reckon you'll get it. You've adapted to, like, pro wrestling is probably, like, the most beautiful art form that anyone's ever seen, bro. And you've cracked it, bro. You know what I mean? Even the social media stuff, bro. So, give it a go. But thank you, bro. Thank you for letting us come into your whare, bro, and doing this podcast, my man. And you know, hope for more to come. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at your next wrestling event, bro.
Come early this time, bro.
Come early, bro. 5 o'clock, bro.
Bro, that just sounded gay, bro. Come early this time. Be on time. I mean to say, be on time.
Oh man, you're gonna do good at stand up, man. Podcast dropping every Wednesday, 5 o'clock in the morning. Lock on, and you know, as the bro said, come on time. So,
I just hear them talking, but I talk that shit stirring, how to leave them lurking, but I fake still bump my shit. Men's be stuck on the ground for days, and a man don't slow down easy. Try to be the next big thing.
Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara. Listen to the full episodes on all streaming platforms. Chirp!